This is my favorite part of the night. Favorite part of the podcast, man. It's the segment Who You Got. So, Bucks versus Eagles. All right, very interesting game. Tom Brady in the playoffs again. So offensive wise, even though they're down a couple of receivers, one left voluntarily, one got hurt. Anyway, so stuff happens. So, but they got Mike Evans. They still have Gronk. I just think I got something today about Ronald Jones. I don't know if he's going to be able to play. And I don't know about Fournette. But I just think that Brady, Evans, and Gronk is enough offense, I think. Now, I do like Devontae Smith. I love him. I don't think they utilize him enough. And like Miles Sanders, I don't think they utilize him enough. But I'm giving the Bucks the edge in offense. Defense, listen, I really liked Philly's defense. But I'm gonna give it to the Bucks. I think the Bucks just gonna have one of listen. Philly loves to run the ball, and the Bucks are really good at stopping the run. So that's the movable force meets immovable object, right? So I'm give Tampa Bay defense the edge. Their defense is just better. They're playing better, and the only problem is injuries. Coaching, listen, Nick Sirianni surprised me. Well, he didn't surprise. He did. He was like, "We're just going to run the ball 40 times a game, and that's how we're going to win." And I like it. That's a good philosophy. I like teams that run the ball, but he's going to have to find. Excuse me. He's going to have to find balance, especially if they want to keep going to the playoffs and win. Because next year teams are just going to stop the run and dare you to throw with Jalen Hurts. That's going to happen, right? Coaching, Bruce Arians, man. He's the man. BA, he'll cuss you out. What happens? I don't want to say it on camera, but we'll talk about that. This is the way BA is, man. So I think he's a great coach, offensive mind. He's been a great coach for Pittsburgh. He's been a great coach for the Colts. Great coach for the Cardinals. Good coach for Tampa, man. So I got to give it the edge to him. This game, I think, is going to be not interesting. I think it's going to start off very slow, and then I think the Bucks are going to dominate. Just because I just don't think the Eagles have enough on either side of the ball to even compete. So I think this is going to be one of those kids. Going to be like 35-17 Bucks. Go ahead, Corey.
I was about to say, James, like when you started out saying, this is an interesting game. Like, is it? Is it really? This is the other end, that double-edged sword when it comes to adding a seventh playoff team.
Yeah.
Last year, the seventh seed was the Colts. Colts-Bills wildcard weekend was the best game of wildcard weekend. This year, the seven seeds are not that good, and these games shouldn't be all that competitive. And I mean, people are going to watch because it's the NFL, but are you really helping your product by putting bad playoff games out there? I mean, I think part of the reason the NBA has problems come playoff time is that I know for the longest time, the Eastern Conference has been pretty weak. First three seeds probably are close to sweeps. Why watch?
Yeah.
This game, Philly making the playoffs, rookie head coach, young quarterback in Jalen Hurts, tremendous story. Yes, Philly had like the second easiest schedule in all of football this year, but still a good story. but that ends this week. Yes, the Tampa Bay defense isn't playing at the absolute dominant level that it was last year when they carried the Bucs to a Super Bowl championship, but they don't need to play at that level to get past the Eagles. If this thing is still competitive in the third quarter, Tampa Bay has done something horrifically bad. Give me Tampa Bay 31-17.
Yeah, it's gonna be Some wish the Saints would have made it.
That would have at least been a little more interesting.
We have something to talk about. Something to talk about, though, Craig. All right, Bo. Bucs versus Eagles, Bo.
This game right here is one of my two blowouts of the playoffs. I think these two are going to be blowouts, probably over by halftime. Offensively and defensively, I'll take Tampa. Coaching wise, you're going to take Bruce Arians. No disrespect to Philly's coach, he's done a great job as a rookie coach and taking a second year unproven quarterback to the playoffs. Kudos to him. It's just going to get ugly on so many reasons. Philly's offense I don't think is going to be able to run the ball or make enough splash plays to hold up. I think Tampa's going to come out firing. Just right quick, just the unrealness of Brady's career. I was just looking this up as everybody was talking. So in total, Brady is 34-11 in the playoffs with 83 touchdowns and 38 picks. That's just mind-boggling to look at that and know you sustain that kind of greatness over your lifetime. I mean, a lot of people come out with Spygate and all the other stuff. I ain't gonna say I don't care, but look, those numbers are never gonna be duplicated as far as playoffs. I think this game right here will be his 46th playoff game. That is just ridiculous. Like, I don't even know who's the next closest quarterback as far as playing in playoff games, but this will be his 46th playoff game. But Corey took my score. I was thinking the same thing as soon as I was thinking about this game. I think it's going to be 31-17.
Oh, guys, Leonard Fournette, Lamonte David, and Giovanni Bernard all return to practice Wednesday. All right, Craig. Bucs and the Eagles.
Well, the Bucs definitely have the better offense. I know there's some pieces missing. Obviously, missing two wide receivers, and you just mentioned Fournette coming back. Who knows how much he's going to play, or what his percentage he's going to play, or what a percentage that he health-wise he is right now. When you look at the Eagles on the other side, they're still missing some pieces as well. Like Miles Sanders, they're hoping that he comes back, but there's no guarantee. Howard coming off of COVID, he should be back, and you know they outside of Devonta Smith, like they really don't have nobody to throw the ball to. I guess Goddard, but even without Brown and without Godwin, like there's still Evans, there's still Gronk, and there's still some other pieces that Brady can utilize for that offense, and it's still Tom Brady. Like I know that the Eagles have the best running attack in the league, mainly because of Hurts. And the Bucs have the third best run stopping team in the league. And even though they still have a bunch of injuries, it's pretty much all Tampa Bay here, pretty much across the board. I do think Philly's defense, or the defense, ranks higher than Tampa Bay's overall, but you know, just other intangibles like sacks and takeaways and things like that. That's all Tampa Bay.
What do they lead them in? Is it overall defense or like
overall?
Okay.
But takeaways and sacks is all Tampa Bay. But I mean, a lot of people thought this Bucs team was going to roll over top of Washington last year. Now, granted, last year was a road game, but it's kind of sort of the same thing. You're going against the NFC East team, a weaker NFC East team that you should dominate. The quarterback is in his first year, I believe. I think that was Allen's first year quarterback for them in the playoffs. And this is the same thing with Hurts. Team that used to steamroll, and they barely won. They won 31-23. Like, I mean, not who did I say? I meant Heineke.
Yeah.
He went out there and he played like he had nothing to lose. And I think that's what the Eagles have to do in this game. Like this, nobody's picking you to win. You're not supposed to win this game. You're on the road. you're a cold weather team, you're playing in hot weather or should be decent weather. You should get blown out in this game, but they have to go in and just play like don't have a care in the world. So they go out and take that mindset. I think they can keep it close or closer than what a lot of people are thinking. But in the end, I think Tampa Bay pulls away. And I'm going with the Bucks 35-23.
Yep. These last two ones are somebody questioned that too. They were like, why even have, I think it was Nick Wright. He was like, why'd you expand the playoffs? He said, I get the 17th game. That was awesome. But expanding the playoffs is when you get the Steelers and the Eagles.